There's some covers out there, I think, waiting on
Oh my goodness.
Clark's Cove Detecting.
I
And it's
do
been
see
a
some
while,
covers
has
in
it
the
not
house.
been a while? It seems like forever. We were talking about that earlier today.
It's been
And
2
it
weeks.
seems like it's been longer than 2 weeks since we were live. And
I see Joe Strack,
it's
nailed
good
it
to
detecting.
see everyone over in the chat popping
Absolutely.
in. Mona, Madison, Maine, Richie,
Mona.
Dirt Diggers UK. Thanks for joining.
Cynthia.
Joe Strack, Gold Eagle Prospecting.
Yep.
Because we have
PA Really
prospectors for guests tonight.
We have prospectors for guests
Absolutely, we
tonight.
do.
Absolutely. As everyone knows, hey, Milwaukee Matt. Hey, Mary.
Yes, and Mary from
Gene
Autism
Diggs
Mary.
History. Welcome.
Yeah.
And
Dave,
everyone say hello to
Cynthia.
Rachel. Got
Josie
Rachel
Ray.
with us this evening as always.
No.
Couldn't do it without her.
Dave with PA Really Cunners.
well, you could, you have when I was late.
Miss Cynthia.
That's okay, but it's never the same until you arrive. Oh, Danny boy. He's
Hey,
saying
Danny,
hello to Jersey
Richie,
Ray.
Hope everyone's been
Holmesdale,
good
Chad,
week.
Yeah.
Honesdale, welcome.
Gene, David,
David Alfonsetti.
Yes, welcome.
Cynthia.
I kind of feel like I don't know what to say. It's been 2 weeks. Isn't that crazy?
Hey, cuz. Shannon
And we-
Dalton, Mandy Candy.
I know.
So
Hey, Mandy's Candy.
We took the Saturday
I
off
know
and
it.
went out to dinner
Hey, Shannon Dalton.
and had an awesome evening.
Yes, we did.
Out to dinner that night.
Hey, Mary.
Plus, we've got some other. There's Swamp Fox,
Hey, Swamp
and
Fox.
got some other things we've been working on that everyone's really
Swamp Fox.
enjoying coming up. I need to do my mail call.
Yes, you do.
Well, there's Shannon Dalton. Welcome. Real quick, just quick mail call. I had won a giveaway over at Hot Dog Digs one night, and got a games token with a client. Here, I'm going to make myself big real quick, Rachel. So
Wow, that's the wrong audience for that.
the game token with a clown on it. We got the pink hearted or pink ribbon breast cancer quarter, Canadian quarter. There is a Canadian penny in there. We got a couple. We got a Hot Dog Dig stickers, and of course, Mayor Video.
Marta.
We want to thank Paul over at Hot Dog Digs for that.
Yep.
And always remember, Paul is part of our Digging Sundays
Yep, he sure
lineup.
is.
Always be sure to come over and check that out. And then we did a sticker swap with Team Black Diamond Outdoors. And
That's a big one, isn't it?
one of the stickers he sent
Yeah,
us.
that's a
And
big one.
let me move her out of the way. And your sticker is right there on the sticker board. Okay, you can come back over now.
Hey, Joanne. Tracy's mom's in the chat. Finding Goodies 2 mom's in the chat.
Hey, Joanne Stigall, yes.
Cool keychain.
Good to see you again.
And he sent a ton of stickers, and we want to thank him for that. And a little letter from him, which will go up here on the wall.
Yep.
And we just wanted to give him a shout out. If you're not familiar with these two channels, please go over and check them out. That's
Yep.
Team Black Diamond Outdoors and Paul with Hot Dog Digs.
Yep, absolutely. 2 great channels.
Yes, absolutely.
And Swamp Fox, I think that's who we are doing a sticker swap with, correct?
Yes.
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 Your mail will go out this week, so
Yes.
we'll get some stickers out to you this week.
Yeah, I had to.
Yeah, he had to
get that. Yeah.
Commodore 64 going.
Yeah.
I gotta order some more. This is all I got. Well, they can't see me. This is all I got left before I go to Dig Stock. I gotta get some more.
Oh gosh.
Uh-oh.
Now
And,
you're going to Dig Stock, right, Rachel? Because I know Jericho was confirming that, and I said yes, I'm most sure she is.
Yeah, I'm going.
Gene Diggs History. Clark sound like might be my neighbors. Hey y'all.
Gene Diggs History. Where are you
all
located?
from?
She's in South
We're in West
Carolina.
Virginia.
Blistering barnacles magnets. Welcome.
Yes,
Thanks for
hello,
joining us
welcome.
tonight. I know everyone's probably wondering when we're going to bring our guests up. We got some prospectors in the
Yes,
house
we do
tonight.
have
We
prospectors.
kinda-
They're probably wondering too. Jean's in South Carolina. I don't think she knows you all are in West Virginia. West
Oh,
Virginia.
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, we're kind of veering away from metal detecting tonight.
Yeah.
And so we decided let's bring in some prospectors tonight.
Yep.
And talk some gold.
Yeah,
or
let's talk
whatever
some
else.
gold. I
Who
think
knows
they've
what
got
we're
some
liable to
nuggets
talk
maybe
about.
to show.
you know,
Yep.
this show, it's never a given where the conversation could possibly go.
Nope.
So
Just wherever
Y'all
the
just model. See, that's why Clark's and Wednesday night shenanigans go hand in hand.
Yeah. Because we like to chat.
Hey,
Just
yeah,
let us
just
know where we need to go
wherever,
to.
whatever.
Yep.
Comes
And
up,
Rachel, anything you might want to throw in there? Feel
yeah, just
free.
try to talk over us the best you can.
It's hard talking over
I'm
Robert
just here to
sometimes.
make sure that if you guys go poof, I can carry on till you go
Yeah,
and come back.
it's happened.
That's
to
why I'm
us.
in my own Clark's Cove
There you go.
That's right.
There you go.
command center.
She's
Command
in the
center.
command center.
Well, look, it says right there,
Yeah,
command center.
Command center. Right there.
But we're going to go ahead and bring our guests up. So everyone give a big Cover welcome to, first off, Jericho and Hercules, and that's Jericho, and Charlie with AU guys.
Hey, guys! How's it going? Well, I'd say we're not just prospectors because we both have ADHD. So, and with prospecting, you do swing a metal detector to find gold nuggets.
True.
We also like to throw magnets, and we like to do all kinds of weird, goofy things.
Hey, goat.
It's fun. Adventures
Hey,
with the goat.
Chicken.
GG, brother.
What's up, Swamp Fox?
I'm sorry, Charlie. I'm sorry,
What's up?
Charlie. What'd you say?
I was saying hi to Swamp Fox.
Only Swamp Fox? There's a whole bunch of people in there. You're only gonna say
Well,
hi
I
to
just seen him
Swamp
say hi to me, so I said hi back.
Yeah, I'm gonna say hi, chat.
Fox? Hey, Adventures with Goat.
Yep.
Madison, Maine, Robert, you need to upgrade your beard for this segment.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, see, Charlie and Jericho know I know them. It still ain't growing in. I'm
You just
trying
haven't gotten the right
I told
oils yet.
Melissa that I was going to darken it and see how many people, and she won't let me darken it back to
They
the
keep
original
digging.
color.
Well, I used to go on JP's bar and I'd be the only one with no beard.
I have two or three sprigs.
Yeah, I got a sprig in there. They leave real quick though when I take out the tweezers. But you know, trying to grow that thick, luxurious beard they all have.
I have to say my beard's going away, but when I move, but that's for gas masks and scuba diving and stuff. You got to have the good seal. You can't have a good seal with a beard.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
Mona said, "Just wait, Rachel." I'm waiting.
Everyone's saying hello.
Did we
to
say
everyone.
hello to Mona?
Yes, we said hello. We never leave Mona.
I know, but I'm thinking, did I just see Mona or have I already said hello
Yes,
to her?
we've already
I
said.
think you
Hey, Reed
did.
is here.
If not,
Hey,
just say it
Reed.
again.
Thanks for joining us.
Hey, Reed.
Gold
I hung out with
Eagle.
Mona all day today.
We love Mona.
Yes, we do.
We love Cynthia. In fact,
Cynthia.
I've still got
And
a
we
phone
love
call to
all
make
of
to
our,
Cynthia.
Hey, Ella.
We love all of our
subscribers
and
and
viewers.
people that
Yes, we
support us.
do.
I mean, they're great people.
I'm
Oh,
partial.
before we
I'm
get into
partial
this-
to the girls.
Before we get into the Q&A, everybody's aware that Flash Bash has been canceled, right?
Yep.
Yes, we
Yeah.
found that out
We didn't know about it
till
until
this
just
evening, but
this
yes,
evening.
we found out this evening.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he did a
We
live
were-
yesterday.
We were not going to be able to make it this year, so
Based on Sam.
based on Sam. So, maybe next year, then things will be different in our situation.
This
and we'll
means it's
get-
gonna be bigger and better next year because we all
Yep.
gotta wait a year
right.
now. That's all.
There you go.
Hopefully
Hey,
it
JD.
coincides with my weekend off again.
Hi, JD. But yeah, if you want to get some prospecting in since Flash Bash is canceled, we do have the spring dirt fling in April, Jersey Ray. So you can come down to North Carolina and do some digging with us.
When
Why
does
don't you
that
tell
happen?
us about that, Jericho?
Last year, Charlie and I said, hey, we want to go down to North Carolina, and we invited a bunch of different YouTube channels and stuff. And then this year, we expanded it out to Instagram and TikTok to people that do coin collecting. You don't have to be a prospector. It's zero entry skills needed. You're going to learn how to pan, sluice, set up high banker, set up a trommel, run a huge wash plant. But the best part is everybody gets an equal share of gold when they go home after the end of the 4 days.
When is that?
Yeah, so it's going to be a fun time.
I will drop the thing in chat here.
Yeah, Gene
It's a
Dick's
Google
history
Doc.
says, tell
Got
us
pictures
an hour
and stuff.
in.
Yep. So I do, well, most of my prospecting has been done in the Midwest. Thanks to Charlie. I met this guy on the internets. I watched a Flower Gold Wizards video and I saw that guy and I says, hey, and I started watching his channel and then he got me into making my own videos and he said, well, if I'm going to be doing all this travel and I need to film it. And then I says, well, cool. So we went down to North Carolina last year and I got to meet these two awesome people, the best husband and wife metal detecting team ever.
Hey, redneck.
Those guys up there.
Yes, that was going to be a year, wasn't it?
Yeah, for being here.
Oh, Marcy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And I got to feed Hercules a treat. I put it between my lips and he took it out of my lips. That was so cool.
He is a good dog. Absolutely.
Hi, Marcy Collins. I'm happy to see that a lot of people that were in stream with us today decided to jump over. I've seen about
Yeah,
30.
I'm seeing a lot of new names in there. Thanks for
Very nice.
joining us. every
Milwaukee
one of
Matt says
13 of them.
you. Yeah, thanks.
Yep.
No, Milwaukee
Hi,
Matt's
Matt.
also been going out doing videos with me, and
Yep.
he's supposed to be coming out with me, Jericho, and him, but Jericho and Matt's schedules couldn't line up, so there's times that it was me and out on the creek, and then there was me and Jericho out on the creek. But over this last year, I found just over 1.5 grams of gold here in Wisconsin. We still have to get a total weight on what Matt has collected because he's been digging close to us or further down the creek from us, and we all been working together. So we got to do his way up yet. We haven't figured that out. And then there's a few other people that have been out digging with us that we've got way ups from them. And with all that together, we'll get a total weight of what we've dug up this year as a group. And that information should be fun. Hello,
Hey, Tom.
Flash. How you
Yeah.
doing?
Hey, Ed.
What's up, Ed?
Ed, brother.
Yeah, we'll have Gold Eagle Prospecting is going to be there. WK Prospecting, Internal Compass, North Carolina. X4 Prospecting. AU guys, Rock Butcher, me. There's going to be a whole bunch of awesome YouTube channels, and then there's going to be quite a few different people from Instagram and TikTok coming. So it'll be fun. It's
Yeah, that's fun.
it's something I learned. I learned via the internet, watching YouTube, and then talking to Charlie. And you can do anything. I'm differently abled for those that don't know. I mean, I'm not completely disabled, but I'm not fully capable. And Hercules is a seizure alert dog. And I have to take him where I go. So it's very difficult to operate a shovel in a bucket and make sure you have a dog handy. So it's an experience,
And
but
that's
you can
why-
do it if you try.
Already said hi to
That's
him.
why I typically try to go out and help Jericho when he goes out.
She says, I think I
I'll
missed
dig
when and where and how.
I can drop the link again.
All
But
right,
it is April 19th through the
Hey, head
20,
to the creek.
23rd. Basically, we're meeting up the 18th, and then the 23rd, everybody goes home.
Right.
Yeah.
But you've been talking about nuggets, and I want to put mine away, so I want to show my nuggets so I can put it away before I drop it.
Show us some gold.
Here's a little piece of gold.
Wow.
Ooh.
Look at that, guys.
Now, the biggest
Yeah.
nugget ever found in North Carolina was 17 pounds, and that's about the size of one of them little oranges. So if you can imagine, there's gold like that still around that nobody's seen. This is only 20.25 grams. It's just a little bit smaller than a quarter, a little thicker than a quarter, but still,
Man.
Look at that.
Hey,
I
Mary
get
Kay.
nervous holding that.
it's heavy. When you're going to hold it here when I come see you in a couple weeks,
Good
and
deal.
you're going to be like, okay, that doesn't look like it should be that heavy, but gold's 19 times heavier than water, so
Hey,
you can
Rock
imagine.
Okay,
And then
Gene
here's
Dick's
mine.
history. She's got the when part. She wants to know how and where.
The where is Marion, North Carolina, at the Lucky Strike Gold and Gem Mine. The how is click that thing. My email's on there, and then you can RSVP, and I will send you either a bill via PayPal or I can send you other ways to pay. But yeah, the Google document that I put together is a very well put together document that answers all
It's
the
a nice
questions.
document.
And I
Where do
worked
you
very
know?
hard on it. It should
Oh,
be,
there you
yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that in the chat.
Bring them all back up to normal
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, I need to
Yeah.
Oh,
set up the
yes.
giveaway.
Yes. Oh my goodness sakes, we got to talking
So-
about all these gold
so
nuggets
just,
and stuff, and
Give me a second here and share screen. And there
Yeah.
it is. And let people start tagging.
Gold will have that effect on people
Gold.
Yeah.
also, because you,
Yeah.
you see
Hashtag
that
gold.
shiny, and then like you're just drawn in and you want to see more.
It does. It occupies your mind there for a
Now,
moment.
only thing I'm going to tell everyone in chat is no, I'm not giving away
Connie.
any gold
Hey,
tonight.
Connie.
No.
But what they will
Well-
be getting is a Clark's Cove bracelet. They're going to be getting a 1901 Indian head penny. They're going to get a 2006 Abe smoking penny, and that's Abe Lincoln. I don't know if he's smoking a cigar or
Some sort of rolled cigarette.
something rolled. You're going to get a Team Black Diamond pin and an awesome sticker pack that
Yep.
we put together, a token, and a foreign coin this evening. So hashtag gold and get on in that giveaway, and we'll do that say around 9 o'clock or so, whenever
Yeah.
we think about it.
Well, since you don't have any gold to throw in there, Charlie, I'm gonna steal some of my gold out of your gold out of my box. I'm gonna make a pay dirt,
Okay.
and then we'll send that out. How about that? So we'll do a mini Zeus bag for whoever wins.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
okay.
great. Hey,
So,
Guido.
hey,
Welcome.
Guido. So, with that,
Yep.
Jericho will be donating a little
Bit of gold.
bit of
Hey,
dope pay
Jim
dirt.
Steele.
Hey, Jim, still welcome. So,
Hey,
hashtag gold, guys,
Yes.
and get in on that at the top of the hour.
Headed to the creek.
Sounds
I hope
good.
we've not missed saying hello to anyone. If we have, I
don't
know
think we
Rachel's
have,
got them.
We probably haven't. We've kind of
Mary
been
Kay's treasures.
keeping an eye on it.
Yep.
So let's
Sounds
start
good.
asking these guys some questions.
Why don't we?
Who you want to start with?
Well,
I'll
let's.
let you start.
You know what? Jericho's already showed some of his gold and did a little bit of explaining about the event coming up. So let's let Charlie talk about his channel. How long have you been a prospector?
I've only been doing prospecting for about 3 years.
And what's
when
the
I started
biggest
out my
nugget you
channel,
found?
the biggest nugget I've found is in actually this cup right here. It weighs 1.1, and that was out of a Carson jar that I did. I haven't found any big nuggets wild yet.
But he will.
Oh yeah, he will.
There's nothing like that, but like for Wisconsin, these are Wisconsin nuggets right here. And I mean, these are small. And what I have in here weighs up to like a total of just over a half gram. It's 0.66. And then for the rest of the fine stuff, which is in this jar here, weighs up to about a gram.
Good deal.
No, I know that's why the pay dirt gold is in this different cup here. that amount is
That's
different.
the pay dirt cup.
Shake it a little bit. Oh, okay.
Nice.
Nice.
And
You need to get that
weighs
black
at
sand out
about
of there.
6 grams right there.
I know,
And
Mary.
The big nuggets I have are in this one here. There's 4
Oh, my
different
goodness.
nuggets.
Those are nice.
Wow. Nice.
Definitely. So what got you into prospecting that made you want to?
I used to watch it on TV, and then I started watching videos on YouTube, and then I did a little poking around in Wisconsin and found out that there was gold in Wisconsin. It's just a matter of finding out where it was and where to locate it. And I started poking around, and I found Flower Gold Wizard's channel on there, and he said, I know a spot to go. Meet me out here at this place. And I went out on the creek with him the first time ever. And then that's where I got into meeting Flash in Your Pan and meeting everybody over there and getting involved with Flash Bash and all the other group digs and stuff that we do. And that was awesome. But yeah, I've been doing it for about 3 years now. been posting my adventures and everything along the way. And as you can see from the beginning of the videos to what I'm posting now, it has definitely progressed in improving fashion. So it's been a learning curve, and everybody's helped me out with everything. So it's been a fun time.
That's awesome.
Yep, that is. Okay, now I've got a question for you. When you go out to look for a place to look for gold, what do you look for? What indicates, hey, I'm going to dig here?
Well, the first thing that I look for is the flood level, how high the water actually gets, and it's moving through there. By understanding that and the fluid dynamics of how fast and how hard that water is moving, you'll understand that the gold will be moving at that level. So you're trying to follow where the deposits of the flood gravels are hitting out. And typically that'll tell you where to find the gold, because all your heavier material will settle at that point. And then you'll get indicators like larger cobbles and gravels in that spot. You'll get black sands, which are made up of magnetite and hematite. And then below that, which is the next heaviest thing, would be your gold, which is 19% heavier than anything in the creek.
Hey, Deej. I hear a little bit of an echo.
But I would look for where the flood stage is, and then look at what the creek looks like at that point when the water is lower, or even go out to a spot when the water is high and take a short video of where I want to go prospect and look at where the turbulent water and everything is, because that shows you where your downforce is and where your stuff is going to drop out. And then you go back there when the water is lower and look at the same area and look at what the cobbles and gravels are doing in that spot. See why it's forming there, why it's dropping out in those zones, and what's causing that downforce. And that'll give you a better indicator where to start digging and looking in the creek.
Okay.
Charlie's the man. I go where Charlie points.
Now, how long have you been into prospecting, Jericho?
How long have I been into it? I've been watching for about 2 years. I've been watching Dan Hurd, of course. He's one of the million subscriber prospector channels, and then Flower Gold Wizard, a cheesehead, and then, like I said, I met Charlie by watching Flower Gold Wizard stuff, and after that, talking to Charlie, got some of Charlie's dirt, and then Charlie actually did a private backstage. No like intensity. He's just like, hey, relax, take your pan, wash your pan out, sand your pan down, get rid of all the oils in it and stuff, get your pan ready. I'll put a little bit of dirt in there, get some jet dry in the water. And we went through it, and he walked step by step by step and eased me into it a little bit. And they said, okay, now you got it. Now you need to get on the creek. And we just progressed from there. And for me, I started panning a year ago, December. So I got it for Christmas. And then my first time out prospecting was with Charlie in North Carolina when I found my first real piece of gold at the first spring dirt fling.
Yep.
And I tell you, when you find your first real piece of gold, like pay dirt gold's obviously real gold. But when you find that first piece of raw, nobody else has seen it. It's like when you're out crystal hunting.
Yeah.
When you find that first piece of something that nobody's ever seen before, it's amazing. Like, I was so excited, I jumped up, and I'm short, but I still jumped up, didn't jump out of the water, so you couldn't see my feet touch together, but it was amazing. Like Charlie was
But you can ask Jericho. I'm an excavator when it comes to moving dirt.
Yep. Charlie is excellent with moving the dirt, and I'm excellent with sitting on the rock, dumping the scoop onto the sluices.
Well, that sounds like a hard job compared to Charlie's. Now,
that rock gets rough on you.
I remember when we first started becoming familiar with Jericho and Hercules, they were in their little canoe, or what was it?
Kayak.
Was it kayak? Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's when we first got familiar with you.
Yep. I was doing some kayaking. Hercules is the coolest dog in the world. Anybody that has it, like they always say, pit bulls are so scary. Well, Melissa will tell you, that dog is the most gentlest, loving dog, and Charlie's seen him get beat up by a 2-pound Shih Tzu on the regular. Like,
Oh yeah.
Yes, he is a sweet
Yeah,
no
dog.
joke.
me and my brother, we used to
Hey, Lisa.
raise pit bulls back in the '80s when I was a teenager, and I had the last one I had. He was a big muscular dog, but he was just a big teddy bear too. He loved me and my mom and dad to death, and I could bring him in the house and he'd sit right there and he'd play with your feet. And they're the reputation they have is, yeah, they're good animals. They are. Don't believe everything you hear about them.
Not the bad stuff anyhow, but
yeah.
dogs, hey,
Any dog can
four-legged
bite.
animals can be unpredictable, but two-legged ones are unpredictable as well.
Worse.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm more worried about Chihuahuas than I am pit bulls.
Yeah, Chihuahuas. Yeah. Hey, the little ones are little ankle biters. They're the ones that attack
The
you.
only time I've ever gotten
they
bit
get
delivered mail was one of those little teacup Yorkies.
Oh gosh. Speaking of
little
sweet
things.
dogs, Rachel has got Slash, and he is.
I bet he ain't never been mean.
I bet he's never been mean either.
Only when
Now, are you bringing him with?
Toys. Huh?
Are you bringing him with the dig stock?
Oh no, he's gonna stay home.
Now,
Okay.
what was you saying about him, Rachel?
What?
About Slash?
Oh, he's selfish with his toys, so he could be a little.
Yeah, little
Oh,
dogs
God.
do have big attitudes,
Yeah,
don't they?
yeah, that's all.
Napoleon complex.
Yeah.
The Napoleon complex. Yeah.
Yeah, I know
So
Reggie.
far, he's
our first
asleep,
champion,
so
he-
he might actually sleep the whole time. I don't know. Knowing him, but yeah, he made his pillow fort, so he should be all right.
Oh, he's got his fork going.
Yeah.
Just a quick reminder: if you're popping into the
Yep.
stream, hashtag gold and get in on the giveaway at the top of the hour tonight.
Yep,
Yes.
that's not too much
That's
further
really-
off.
You know, nice.
Time is passing
Passing,
by.
yeah. Which we've got out here in the creek a couple of times and done some digging. Didn't have any luck, and
Yeah.
we need to get back at it. We need someone to show us where's
To be
going to be the
with us.
best place
Yeah. Hey,
for us
Willie.
to start digging.
Well,
And
We will be there April 14th with
Yep.
Rock Butcher will be there. Charlie will be there. I'll be there. So
Yep.
when we come down April 14th, we're going to do a little adventuring in your creek
mean,
and see if Rock Butcher or Charlie can
only
find the
gold
spot
we
to
have
point you
is
to.
what we have found from the pay dirt.
Well, the
bags
other thing that
that's
we're gonna
in us.
do before we get everything set up, Jericho, is we're gonna walk that creek and
Yep.
scout out a few locations before we get everything set up.
Now
Yeah.
the creek, I know you've
Yeah, it's
seen
right.
it in the video, but it's not a big creek. I mean, it's just a
Oh, it doesn't
country
have to
creek.
be.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we're just kind of
But
You know,
you
Yeah,
still
we
have
just
to walk
need
the
some
creek and
guidance.
read it so you can see what the flow is.
Yeah, we need some guidance because we're still interested in seeing could be out there because legend goes that the people that lived here several years ago.
Yeah, but everywhere you
hear a
even
legend.
metal detecting,
I
and
know.
you're out and you're talking to people. Oh yeah, watch his name found 50 silver coins over here. You
Yeah.
need to be over here.
I know.
Yeah, you hear that stuff. So legend around here is
Yeah.
I take it with a
Grain of salt.
Till I see gold
Yeah,
until I pull gold out of this creek, then I'll start thinking,
Yeah.
okay, well
Then there's
some
something to
truth
it.
to it.
But I'm
And
pretty
then-
sure I looked on the map.
And I'm not doubting that there couldn't be gold in this creek. I mean,
Yep.
I'm going to say there possibly could be. It's just where to dig and where to look for it.
Yep.
And how far down to dig. I know you want to dig till you start hitting the clay.
Okay, the first
Or
places
bedrock.
that I would check in your guys' creek is if there's any drops in elevation where there's like a small fall.
Okay,
Check
yeah, we
somewhere
got
in there.
Yeah, we've
Check
got a
those
couple
spots,
of those
but then
areas.
go from one end of the creek across to the other end of the creek and do yourself a trench, about 2 feet down and sample all the way across. And then once you start finding areas where, okay, I found 2 pieces of gold, let's go a little bit further this way. Okay, I found 7 pieces of gold, go a little bit further. Now I find 14 pieces of gold, you go a little bit further. Now I'm back down to 12. Okay, so now I know it's in this region from here down.
Right.
And you can sample across the creek that way and figure out where your gold is at, and then
Hey,
just
Joseph.
follow that streak. Now you know that at least from this point to this point, there is an area of where you're going to find smaller and bigger pieces between there, that you have a whole section that you can work, and now you have how much material to run. And then you could just follow that up until it dissipates again too, and then that's the end of the streak.
Okay.
A lot of information there,
Yeah,
isn't
to
there?
retain.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, get someone in here to show us, walk up through here with us a little piece and,
Yeah.
and give it a look, see, and say, okay, like right here, you definitely want to be
Hey, digging up the Carolinas.
taking some
Or it's like
time
what
and
Flash in the Pan is saying, is use the bedrock, chase the bedrock, clean the bedrock cracks.
Well, drive up to Flash,
That's another one too.
drive up to Ed, and get that picking tool that I won from him because I forgot to bring it home, and you guys can use it.
Now, that was the next thing I was going to ask. Now, for people out there that's not really familiar with prospecting and they think, well, I might want to give that a try, what would be some of the first items they're going to want in
Shovel,
their bag to take
pan.
with them to go start trying to gold prospect?
A shovel.
I'll let you cover
and,
that, Charlie.
Some
Classifier.
form of a classifier, at least 1/4 to 1/8 inch, depending on your region, and a snuffer bottle.
Yep.
Because you're
Yeah,
going to want
okay.
something to be able to clean that out of the pan.
Now, I know what a
I have
classifier is. There might be some people out there that
sitting
might
here.
not understand what a classifier and a
Yeah,
snuffer bottle.
show us what a classifier is, Charlie. If you got,
I don't
got
know
one
if I have one
handy.
upstairs.
Mine's
Here,
like
let me see
ours.
if I got it.
I mean, I know what one is, but there might be someone in chat that'd be like, well, what's a classifier?
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
But you don't need all that high, fancy, expensive stuff. Like Rock Butcher tells people, you can pan gold on a shovel. You can pan gold in a frisbee if you know what you're doing. It's all about the movement and cleaning because gold is heavier than water. Gold is going to be the heaviest thing in your pan. So gold's going to fall down to the bottom when you get it in a slurry.
I don't
There's
have
a
one
word
for my
I don't
pan,
know.
but I have one for when I'm doing work in the studio here. It's just a dollar store strainer. But this is like 1/8 inch classification. And that works
Okay.
for, especially here in Wisconsin, you're not going to find much gold that's bigger than that. And I found maybe one piece.
If you want, I'll go get my Garrett classifier.
There you go.
Sure.
Yeah,
All right.
one of those would work too.
Yeah, I'll go get it so they can see what it looks
Like I
like.
said, the one that
We have ours
I
out
have is out in the
Yeah.
shop.
in the bucket because we use our classifier for when we're dump digging and
Sifting in case we
sifting
miss
in case we
marbles
miss a
or
marble
something.
or something.
Yeah.
So, yeah, or I'd have mine here with me. But,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like what Ed said but strongly suggest that you start with the pan and learn how to use it well. And that's where
Right.
the advantage of buying pay dirts comes in, because if you go through a reputable source that has a guaranteed amount of gold in their bags, you know you're guaranteed to get that amount of gold.
Right.
Now, what the pay dirts are really good for is practicing your panning technique, because if you're not finding that guaranteed amount of gold in there, you know you're losing gold out of your pan. And then you can improve
I'm in
your
my
angles,
car.
how you're panning, to make sure that you catch all of it.
I'm fighting with my iPad here. All right, so here's my home built classifier.
Okay.
It fits into the bucket, and it's got the handles on the side of it. And you just fill it up and shake it, and all the small stuff goes through the tiny holes. And Flower Gold Wizard, actually, if you look on my playlist, I have the video on how to make this. It's not my video, it's Flower Gold Wizard's video, but it works awesome for those that are handy.
I was just reading the chat here, just seeing if
Hey,
there was any
Iron Antler.
questions coming up. Hey, Iron Antler.
And yeah, definitely a shovel.
Yeah, a shovel. Yeah.
Yeah. And I've always heard you definitely want to look for the black sand. That the gold.
All right.
It's a good indicator because it's the next heaviest thing in the creek.
That's a class. Of course, I'm on a green screen.
We can still see.
That's your 1/4 inch classification there.
Yeah.
Put my hand around it. No, that didn't help. But yeah,
that sits down in the pan.
Just basically something with the screen in
goes
it.
right underneath it.
And we're on top of a bucket.
Hey, thanks for
And we're on
stopping
top
by
of a
here.
5-gallon bucket.
Thanks for stopping by Adventures with Goat Yee Yee.
Yeah. Bye, goat. I used it to go shark tooth hunting this past weekend.
Yeah, we didn't catch the premiere Friday night, but we watched
it today. I enjoyed it.
I would love to find some shark teeth. That would be so sweet. Cool.
Y'all might have some in your creek. I'm not really sure.
That's a good point that Ed had said there too. It says most of the time you'll find black sands with your gold, but you won't always find gold with your black sands, and that's very true. Like you have to follow that deposit to figure out where that heavier material is falling out.
Okay.
But now, black sand, you won't always find it every time where you're digging for gold, will you? It won't always be there.
No, okay.
Okay.
We have a creek up here by me that Charlie and I plotted out, and there's not much black sand in there, but there is. It's got a volcanic activity, and there's a lot of quartz. But for some reason, there's very little black sand. There's some, but not as much as you'd think there should be.
Now, Milwaukee Matt was saying magnet because the black sand is magnetic. Correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can use a magnet to get that out when the sand
Right,
is dry, but if your dirt is wet, it'll grab the gold and hold on to it as well.
Internal compass.
There's a good chance of that. So with getting in with the magnet fishing, I've gone to a few spots where I've dropped my 1100 in there and just plunked it around to pull black sands out and see if I could find anything in it.
Yep.
Behind spots.
The Kratos magnet works good.
Get deep enough to get in there, so it's nice to throw that magnet in there and kind of drag it along and see if I can pick up something that way.
Yep, those of you just joining.
#gold, get in on the giveaway at the top of the hour.
Yep.
Hey, PD.
And our guest tonight is down below me is Charlie with AU Guys, and over this way, right there, is Jericho from Jericho and Hercules, our prospectors.
How's it
Stop
going?
trying to out pretty me, Jericho.
What?
I said, stop trying to out pretty me.
Yeah. One of my big things I've been grinding on. I'm trying to get to 1K on YouTube. I got about $2,000 in prizes sitting in there that we want to get out of here. We want to send them out to people. I've got stuff sent in from all kinds of channels. All kinds of people sent all kinds of cool stuff. So I'm working on it. YouTube keeps taking them away. Gold Pain and Dutchy Jacko, buddy from Amsterdam, was watching. He's like, "You're over 1,000. You're over 1,000." And we both I got him on video chat, and I said, "You're full of beans." And I was back down to 804. They took me all the way down to 804, and it was like, seriously. I was cussing up a storm. YouTube's mean. Is a beard a requirement for prospecting? It helps keep you warm in Wisconsin.
But when you go out in the wintertime, it's needed.
Yeah. It protects the face.
I could have used one to deliver mail today. It was cold.
Oh. We're sitting at about 5 degrees above right now. And then with the wind chill, it's around 11 below. The snow is so frozen that the dogs can walk on top of the snow and they don't break through it. That's how cold it is up here.
Wow.
We've been having spring temperatures here. Now today it was a little cool, but tomorrow it's supposed to be back up to 61. So
Deej said it took her 8 months. It's done flipped up there.
Let me back up.
It took me 8 months to get the last 70 subscribers.
80 months.
80?
It's 8 months.
Is it?
Yeah, she corrected it down here. Yeah.
Okay.
I was going to say 80. Woo! That's a lot of months.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been teetering.
Yeah.
Up and down. Gain 2, lose 3.
Yeah, gain 3, lose 4.
But our prospecting club, we developed a new way to do our live streams, and they seem to be working very well. We tried it out with Gold Eagle Prospecting, and it's a funner, interactive thing that we're doing. We still have you can ask questions in chat. We still answer the questions, still communicate, but then we also do comment pickers and giveaways with each stream, and it seems to be building up more and a lot more. Instead of the people for the follow ones that we were having come on before, now we're actually have people interested because we're doing rock hounding, we're doing metal detecting, we're doing gold prospecting, we're sharing all of our hobbies instead of just one, magnet fishing, all of it. So things are going well. We're not giving up for sure. We'll never give up.
No,
I'm so crazy. I'm saying everybody that doesn't know, I'm moving down to Virginia, and I'm partnering with Scorpion Metals, and we're going to be opening a business doing some gold refining. He's got a little gold mine action on his property, so I will be working as a refiner.
Very cool.
It's going to be kind of interesting. Also doing some scrapping, some silver art pours and stuff, but my wife says it's time that we go and adventure.
Thanks, Chris.
Well, we only get one trip around this planet.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming from this morning, Chris. I told him your whole family was in there this morning. It was awesome.
Yeah. It's good seeing all the new faces.
New faces,
or
it
new
most
names
certainly
in
is.
the chat.
Yeah,
Yes,
new faces. I'm looking at their.
Thanks
Yeah.
for joining everyone. But I was getting ready to say and tell everyone that we have got to meet these two guys.
Yes, we have. We got to meet
They're
Jericho,
down in Virginia,
Hercules, and Charlie.
Charlie in Ohio.
Melissa made us cake.
Yes, I
Flash
did,
Bash,
because it was St. Patrick's Day, so I made green Jello cake.
green Jello cake.
It was awesome.
Melissa made me pinto beans and cornbread, so
And strawberry pie.
and strawberry.
Okay.
And that creek
When I it does, it made Charlie go night. When I come back, I would like that. I would like what she had when I come back for dinner.
Okay.
Okay, good deal.
We can
It was good, Jericho.
It sounds like it.
Now,
Oh,
Jericho,
good.
from what you told me, where you're going to be moving to in Virginia, I don't think you're going to be far away from Rachel.
I think he said an hour and 20 minutes from DC. Right north of Danville.
So you'd be 5 hours. Danville, Virginia?
Oh, that's not far at all then. Yep.
No, 5.5 hours. Because DC is about 4.5 hours. Depends on how fast you drive.
Chris Golding, I'm sure Rachel appreciates that. Rachel has a new subscriber.
Thanks.
Sometimes
Oh, Marcy Collins said she's making us brisket.
Oh, that sounds
Oh,
who's making brisket?
And I'll be about Marcy Collins. She's out in Roswell, New Mexico area. She's going to make me brisket. The wife and I are going to be working at the Las Vegas Coin Show, and we're going to take prospecting to the coin community.
oh, wow.
Awesome.
So
Tell us a little bit about that if you can.
we're taking. I applied to be a distributor for Dream Mat sluices, and I got that approval. I'm now a licensed distributor for Dream Mat sluices, and they made an adventure sluice. It's got you can put a little pump on it, set it up on a bucket, and run it. So we're going to set up a bucket sluice system that Charlie and I are developing, and hopefully everything works out to the point where Charlie can retire and go on the road and prospect with his family.
There
That's
you
the
go.
Very cool.
That's my goal. But we're going to be traveling. We're going to spend a week out in Arizona, New Mexico, Utah area, and then we're going to be in Vegas for the first few days of December. Then we're going to go back and bounce to a bunch of places for another week, and then come back to Virginia way, and then it'll be fun.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, it does.
Take some silver art. We're going to be doing a lot of specialty silver art. We've already been working on the 3D plans for the 3D printer to do lost wax casting to make detector specific silver pendants and pins. So you'll have like say you like Mind Lab, you like XP, and we like Garrett. Well, you can have your coil or you can have your detector on a pin and pure silver, put it on a necklace for your wife, and it'll be 3D printed, so it'll have all of the fine details. It's gonna be pretty cool.
That would be nice.
Yes, that would
would.
be. That sounds very interesting.
I honestly would love to have a silver mold. It just says Clark's Cove. It would be, they'd run a chain to, and it would just say Clark's Cove. Just something small.
Very small.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
We can do that. And then we also are looking at making your own pure silver channel rounds where you'll have a 1 ounce coin with your channel logo on it.
That would be cool.
And we're doing that. We also have copper ones. We've already done copper. We've done wood. We've done brass. But with the silver, we got to, it's an investment to buy that much silver, blank silver plates.
Gene Diggs History
Chris
is
Golding, is that
are
in
you
Wisconsin?
going to Quartzsite, Arizona.
Yes. Charlie, that's about an hour and 20 minutes east of me.
Reed's
It's over
asked
by
if they
Madison.
can- to see if they can
Yes.
make
Like
a
2
little.
hours and 10 minutes from me. Okay.
Reed said if the see if they can make a little portable dry washer for us desert guys.
We actually I got gifted an antique hand pump dry washer from Scars Prospecting out in Colorado that him and his dad had built, and he gave me permission to use that plans to make one that's a little lighter. We're going to do it out of a lighter weight aluminum and see if we can get it to where people will be able to backpack it easier. But it'll have the bellows system. It looks like an accordion. You just move the pump back and forth, and it pushes air up through the screen to push the dirt off the gold, blows the dirt off, and then the gold stays down in there.
Okay. Okay. Now, Charlie, when we were at Flash Bash, we got to sit right on the bank of well, it looks like a small river to us, but it's a stream or a big oversized creek. It was really cool being able to watch Charlie do what he was doing with his equipment. Now, was that explain to me what you were using that day, Charlie?
I was actually using Ed's mini dredge that he had. It had a 2-inch nozzle on it. It was me, Mikey J, my buddy DJ, and Otis Ferris from Otis Prospecting. He was out there with us as well, and we were running a dredge looking for gold, but we just weren't in the right spot because when I ended up going through that tailings, there was like 2 dots, so we were in a wrong spot. But it looked like it would have been the prime spot to dig, because if I had followed the way that the gravels and everything were deposited there, it looked like it would have been a prime spot, but somebody must have just hit it before we were there, or I just wasn't deep enough yet.
But that
And
was
somebody
cool
asked when
watching.
Yeah, I enjoyed watching.
Somebody asked when Charlie and I do our live streams. So basically, Charlie and I are on Monday night with Badger Exploration. We're on Tuesday with Scars Prospecting, Wednesday with Native Arizona Adventures, Thursday with AU guys, Friday with Gold Eagle, and then every other Saturday and Sunday with me.
Oh
So
my God!
Charlie and I are busy.
Yeah.
We try to get out there and help other people, and it's fun. We get on there with them and help them set up their streams, because live streaming, as you know, is not very easy. And then when you throw in the comment pickers and you throw in the wheels and you throw in the duck races, it's a lot for people that are new to live streaming to encounter themselves. So we've been helping out quite a few new channels and teaching them how to get it done, so that in the very near future they're going to be able to do it themselves. But if you want to catch us, we're on one of those.
Hey, Scott.
Yeah, it's just so they don't have to go through the same growing pains that everybody else did when they first started out, just helping them avoid certain things that are going to cause echoes or backlash and feedback. Helping set up like different cameras, different angles to set up like panning stations, or setting up a microscope, or even just a different camera to look at something else. We've been helping them set those things up. It's just all those struggles and frustrations that we've all had starting out, setting up our live streams and going through it, that we try to help them through, so they don't have to repeat the same thing.
Hey, Jimmy.
And yes, we are digging with Deej. We're actually, we got permission to go to a couple private locations. We have a geochemist coming from Canada, so of course we're going to go look for some rocks. We're bringing the man. He's been doing some research for us. He's obviously busy with his real job, but he is helping us out finding some locations that we're going to go check. And It's going to be an adventure.
Oh, I'll have Rachel will have to do that because I'm no good at it reading either.
I'm shoot, I wouldn't know where to start at, Reed.
Yeah,
Isn't that terrible to say?
Charlie and Jericho's.
I dropped mine.
Yep. Okay. There's Jericho's, Reed.
And then my link tree has my TikTok, my Instagram, my Amazon store, and my YouTube. I also do a full-time TikTok. I'm monetized on TikTok and Instagram. So I do full-time stream stuff on both TikTok and Instagram as well.
I hardly ever mess with Instagram or TikTok. I have them, but
we definitely have a lot of fun out there.
It sounds like, yes, you two both have a lot to look forward to but with both of your channels. Now, where do you see you guys at, Charlie, in the future with your channel and your prospecting and adventures?
Actually, what I'm trying to set up right now between me and a few other YouTubers here in Wisconsin is a collaboration where we all get together and do like a soundboard to help each other come up with ideas and concepts for our channels and collaborate and work together. And I've been working on that slowly but surely here. We've got Badger Exploration on board with us and a few others, and we're working on collaborating on going to different locations and stuff like that, where we would have metal detectors, magnet fishers, bottle hunters, all your treasure fam together in one group. We would all go to a different location. Some people would be dropped off along a creek where we would be prospecting. The magnet fishers would get dropped off along the bridges, and then the metal detectors would all go out to the fields where they're going out metal detecting. But if you want to check something out new, or you want to come out and hang out with us at this or this location, you can come out and join us and learn something about one of these fields. If you want to get into it, check it out, see what's going on, you're more than welcome to join one of us and be able to learn about that experience.
The coolest thing, I think, for Charlie and I, we got contacted by the city of Decorah, Iowa. They watched my video of us talking about Nugget Lake, and Nugget Lake is an impact crater zone for a meteorite from a long time ago. And the same meteorite shower, one impacted in Decorah, Iowa. Well, if we're finding gold up there, they can find diamonds up there. They believe it. Some believe it's from the meteor. Some believe it's from the glaciers. Well, the people in Decorah said, hey, we want to know. The city says, we want to know. Is there any gold in our creeks? Is there any gold? Because there's streams running through their impact crater as well. So Charlie and I were invited by the city to come out there and do some prospecting and see if there's any gold over in Decorah. So I thought that was really cool that the city of Decorah, Iowa said, hey guys, will you come check it out?
That is great.
And somebody said if we come down to detect with them, I'll be living down there starting full time in June, but I do travel. I'm a traveling fool. We got our kids are still up here, so we'll be coming back up here 4 times a year for that. And then once we can get Charlie on the road, we'll get him traveling with us. But Charlie's going to need a much bigger RV than me. Not just because Charlie's 7 foot tall. It's because he's got 32 children.
How many kids do you have, Jericho?
My wife has 3.
And Charlie, you have how many kids?
He has 14.
I have 2 out of the house and 3 in the house.
He's got 14.
14. Wow.
I tell him he's got 2 basketball teams and a football team.
Oh.
Hey, those of you just joining us,
hashtag gold. We'll be doing that giveaway here in about 6 minutes.
Yep, about 6 minutes. So hashtag gold, folks.
I thought
do it now.
And there will be some gold in that giveaway.
Absolutely.
Hey, Javier Garcia, welcome.
Thanks for joining.
Absolutely.
Time has been flying by.
It has been.
Always does.
Yep.
That was a quick hour.
After hour went pew. Giveaway, Rachel's gonna probably have some questions for you guys.
Ooh.
Slash
Yeah.
raised the head of my bed and made a new pillow fort.
Got 51 likes already, Covers. 51 likes.
Woo, woo.
Wow. Good
Yeah,
deal.
40
I'm not
awesome
over.
people in chat.
I'm not over on YouTube, so I'm not seeing. Only thing I see is my numbers of how many people's been popping in. I mean, it's awesome.
Reed is saying if
Yeah,
Charlie can
hold on.
make a comment in chat, I can get to the channel easier and then I'll be surprised.
I can put Charlie's link in the chat again.
David Villa says, "Can't I just lurk? I'm getting good at it."
Welcome.
I mean, if it's
It
lurking,
does,
if
don't it, Frank?
lurking is your thing,
Yeah.
feel free to lurk.
Frankie, tell Caleb we said hey.
Yeah. Yep.
We got 4 minutes till giveaway time, guys.
Absolutely. We're going to go to digging tomorrow.
Yeah, we are supposed to go. We've been watching the weather.
Yeah.
One day
it's raining.
it
the
says
next
it's
day
going to
it's
rain,
not.
and one day it says it's not. Then it'll say AM showers, then PM
Like
showers.
it was not supposed to rain today, and it
No,
rained most
and it
of the
rained.
day.
It not a heavy rain, just drizzly.
Just enough to make it miserable.
All right, Reed's already
Hey, Javier,
He's already
Garcia.
subscribed to both. of
Thanks,
them.
Reed.
Yes, thank you, Reed. Rachel,
Did
I'm
you say hi
sorry.
to Javier? Javier?
Yes,
Javier, yeah.
Javier Garcia. Yes.
Javier. I keep saying it wrong. Javier.
Javier.
You know, I've got
Well,
that
my nose is
Appalachian accent.
Yeah. They understand.
Yeah,
If
they
If we butcher someone's name, they understand.
No, I can't like really even hear apparently because my nose is so stopped up. Oh, you want me to ask them a question?
I ain't even gonna lie. I butcher names all the time. I butcher names all the time. Words are hard.
Yeah.
Words are hard.
I don't mean to. but
Sometimes they are. Yeah.
They're only hard when you're told to use your words.
Flash in your
Yep.
pan. You know what? You said you was able to get out today with Ohio Metal Maven and nailed it detecting. That is a goal of ours because they're
Yeah,
not far
They're
from
not
us.
far
It's
from
just
us, so one of these
getting the chance to do it. Yeah, but
Yeah, Team PG5 was Team PG3 today with 2 in spirit.
guys, we've got 3 minutes.
Are you counting?
So,
Right.
Charlie and Jericho, when you go out for the day, like not a short little panning session, but like you're gonna be out there all day or detecting whatever it is you're doing that day. What besides the things you need to bring with you, your gold pans, your sluice, whatever, your metal detector, your finds bag, whatever essential tools that you're not gonna forget. What else do you bring with you?
Charlie, you want to go first? You want me to go first?
I'll go first. Like
All right.
typically when I go out for a whole weekend. So what I'll bring down to the creek with me, because when I go out, I'm there from like 6 o'clock in the morning until it's dark out. So the other things that I'll bring besides essential tools is I'll bring like a fire barrel that I can cook on top of. That way, if we need to put it out, we can dump it into the creek and not have to worry about it. So we'll bring like a fire barrel along. We'll bring food, cooler with drinks, and of course the food in it. And then some sort of tarp or
Yes,
covering that we can put up to cover us from the sun when we need to take a break.
Cool.
All right. So I travel ready to go. I've got a tent, a sleeping bag, Hercules sleeping bag and pillow. I've got my sluice. I've got my metal detector. I've got my magnet kit. I've got 5 5-gallon buckets, 3 shovels. I've got my rock picks, my rock hammer. I take everything and the kitchen sink. I even got a little bucket that I use to wash my dishes. I got a Coleman camp stove with 5 extra Coleman
We'll
things.
just put him out in the yard.
Cooler.
Just set up camp out in the yard.
Yeah, I'm ready. Like I said, I'm ready to go. When I come down to Dig Stock V, I've got an app that shows me where there's federal land, and you can legally camp free for 14 days in any spot on federal land. So I like to use the BLM land in the federal forests. And
we get free for you here,
True that.
We won't charge you nothing.
But you can, and I'm a research guy. I like to, if I'm going to go somewhere, like our event, we're leaving the 13th for an event that doesn't happen until the 19th. And we're going to be hunting all over Virginia. We're going to be metal detected magnet fishing. We're going to be crystal digging. We're going to be gold prospecting. We're going to be hitting some spots in West Virginia with the Covers over here that different angle thing is weird. But yeah, so we like to plan stuff out. I like to do a lot of research. There's a lot of information online, and if you use Google Scholar instead of regular Google, you can actually find more information out, especially historical information and maps. Like there's a lot of old maps that the new maps today don't include the information. And yes, I always have a 6-pack of Charmin double ply in a waterproof bag in the.
Or bring extra socks.
Yes, bring extra socks. Isn't that right, Logan?
Oh, God.
Charlie's walked down the creek with one
Always
sock
extra
before. Yep, I got a mobile headquarters and recording
Thanks, Reed,
studio
for
for
stopping
sure.
in. Well, guys,
See, like when I'm out on the creek,
It's
all my
over.
recording is done on my phone, and all my editing is done on the phone as well. So it's easier as I'm getting the footage. It's easier to put it all together and have it ready to go in the video.
Well,
That
then
way, by the time
battery
I'm done with the
packs.
trip, I have. Oh yeah,
Yeah, I got
Oh,
two or
have plenty
three.
of those. Yeah.
I got 11 battery packs in here that are between 90 and 100% charged.
wow.
Okay. Yeah.
Well,
I
guys,
didn't
what
know.
time it is?
Always good to have batteries. Yeah, let's
It's giveaway
oh
time.
wow, let's see. We have 46 in chat. We have 48 entries on tonight's giveaway,
Yep.
and we're just going to give them a countdown of
10,
9,
8,
7,
6,
5,
4,
3,
2.
and good luck, everyone.
Yes, good luck,
1,
everybody. 1. Let's
and
go.
draw. And let's get this up on the screen.
Good luck, everybody.
Yes.
Ooh, it's running. Oh, redneck smoking.
Good.
Nicely
He's in
done.
chat. I know I've seen him in there.
Earlier, yes.
So we'll give him a minute.
Give
to
him a minute to say, I'm here.
Say I'm here.
Redneck smoking's been hanging out with us quite a bit.
He's here.
Pretty cool.
He's
He's
here.
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 is
All
here.
right. Redneck Smoking. Congratulations. We will need your address. You can send that to Clark's Cove Detecting at gmail.com. It is ticker taping along the bottom.
Yep.
If you can read that.
And
Jericho
screenshot
will
mine.
address.
And well, if Jericho knows him, so
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you can screenshot mine. It's in there.
okay.
Yeah, right here it is.
Yeah,
It's in chat.
And if anybody wants to collaborate with me, like I said, I travel all over the United States. If you want to meet up, you want to get together, email me. I'm an easy person to talk to. And I like doing weird, dumb things. Let's go dig some rocks. Let's go metal detecting. Let's go magnet fishing. If you've heard of a treasure hunting story, let's go do it. I'm
I'll
not
take you
scared.
shark tooth hunting.
I'm ready. I'm
They're
coming.
like
You let me know.
megalodon. They're not megalodon, but they are extinct sharks.
So do you want to go megalodon tooth hunting with me when we're down at Digstock V, or are you just going to focus on the detecting? Because I have a location right
How
by
deep is
the
it?
event.
How deep is the water?
It's not deep at all.
Like,
Now-
it's not deep at all to you.
I've got a question.
Less than 2 feet deep.
All right, I'll go with you.
All
I'll
right.
head out there with you for a bit. I'll bring my classifier.
I kind of figure why I know what he's
Redneck
But
smoking.
redneck smoking, I got to ask you a question. Do you want your prospect for life or your pledge for life, which will basically put you as a cover for life? You'll be part of our community, in on giveaways. When we do cover giveaways, when we draw out of the chamber pot, your name automatically gets in there. So you let me know in chat if you want your prospect for life or pledge for life.
Yeah, you
That
know
will
what?
Go with your sticker pack and your prize pack that you win from us.
We need to, because we didn't get with Nicole and Chad
Yeah, I
of
know.
our metal
we need to
maven
get with
and
them about their
nailed it
prospect.
detecting what you guys want. If
If
you
they
want a
want
prospect for life
or a pledge for
or a
life.
pledge for life.
Yeah, we sometimes forget. So I'll wait on redneck smoking.
Yes, congratulations.
I kind of figure he's going to want a prospect for life if he likes the prospecting community. Even though
Prospector, please.
that's not what it is,
Prospector,
but
please.
but we'll give you the prospect for life.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll
And
get that out to you
just
once
remember-
we get your address.
Don't give that sticker away.
You need that
Yeah,
sticker.
yeah, keep that.
Yep.
Need that,
Hold on to that
always keep that
sticker.
sticker. Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
And Cynthia
absolutely.
Swearingen, she is proud to say
Say she
she's
is
Cover for
Cover
Life
Life
number
number
5. Now that
Absolutely.
goes to show you how long she's been.
Mona,
with
number
the Clarks.
129.
Yep.
Yes. We are proud to have Mona as a cover.
118.
Absolutely.
And Charlie is a
Call
cover.
Chad wants
Jericho
Pledge
is
for Life.
a cover. Hey, we got a full cover panel here tonight.
Rachel's a Cover. What was you saying, Rachel?
They want the pledge for life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Number 122,
Somehow
Cover for
Roger
Life
heard me
122.
all while talking.
Hey, thanks for stopping by, Main Dirt Sweepers.
Yes.
We'll see you all guys later.
See you later, man. Dirt Sweet.
Yeah,
That's
flashing
me.
your band number
Saturdays, I remember to-
117.
Yes.
Okay, you got that for
Got it. Digging with Deej,
Chad
number
and Nicole.
47.
Yes, Deej is number 47. A lot of
Thank you,
they've
Ben
been with
Becca.
us for a long time. When you're in the lower numbers like 47, Deej has been watching us for our whole going on over 3 years now.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, I mean we have a great
Yeah, I do already have his address.
we have a great group of
Yes.
covers.
I don't remember how long I've been watching y'all.
Let's see. You come here and visited what,
In
April?
my own.
Yeah, but she's been watching before.
Yeah,
then.
I know she was watching before then, but I know she
A couple of
visited.
years.
Yeah, it's been at least a couple of
Because
years.
when we were, she was watching back when we did the first 24-hour live stream
Yes.
with Paul.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
She was
And that was 2021.
2021. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And we
I think we should do
our-
another one of those events where it's a 24-hour live stream and try and get a bunch of people together again.
I think that would be awesome.
I think
Yeah.
we should.
They're so cool to be a part of that
Well,
stuff.
it sounds like we got a couple hours here. Boom, boom, boom.
Got 4 hours.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I'll do an hour. Hour and a half.
Typically, I do like an hour and a half live stream, so that's what I would do.
I do
Yeah.
4-hour live streams every other Saturday and Sunday, so I'm good for some time. I can jibber jabber for a while. And no, I don't like to hear myself talk. I hate listening to myself on videos. How about you?
Cynthia has seen
I don't
all
like
the
hearing
CCD
I don't even
videos.
like looking at myself.
I'm going to say Cynthia was probably one of our very first subscriber, if not our first subscriber, and
Yeah.
Probably
watcher
was.
and commenter.
Now, Scott McClory, you are a prospect
Prospect
for
for
life,
life.
so that puts you in the running
Running
when
for
we do
new
covers
cover
again. And
stickers.
so, yeah.
Gold
Anyone
Eagle
can-
said. Gold Eagle said they could do 2.
All right. And what I'll see happening is I'll end up being on Charlie's, I'll end up being on Joe's, and I'll end up being on mine. So I'll have a good 24-hour live stream. I'll be on for 24 hours. I ain't scared. I watched it last time. I watched the whole 24 hours. I wasn't
Yeah, I
scared.
didn't.
But I got to take a spinny break. My second bottle of water is saying it's time to get rid of the first. I'll be back.
We understand. We'll be right here.
It happens.
But yeah, we did the Cover for Life thing, and then we assigned everyone numbers there for a while, but we got out of that. We ended that, so we started the prospects and pledges. And for people that might not understand what prospects and pledges are, and it's kind of like sorority or biker club, because we're going to redo our Cover for Life stickers, and we're going to make anyone that gets a prospect or pledge, you're going to be Cover for Life legacies. And so we're right now giving out prospects and pledges mainly to anyone that wants one. If you're not a Cover and you want to be a prospect or pledge so you can be a legacy later on, all you got to do is hit us up, let us know. We'll send you one. If you watch 1 video, 2 videos, you come in our live stream, we consider you a prospect or pledge. And it's just a little thing we do to show our appreciation for our viewers and subscribers. So, I mean, anyone that wants if you're not a Cover, if you don't have I don't have one of my Cover for Life stickers here with me. But if you don't have a Cover for Life sticker and you want to be a Cover, we'll send you a prospect or pledge for life right now till we redo the Cover for Life. So
And look who we have
See,
on
Mona,
the panel.
like Mona, she had been a prospector pledge.
Yeah.
Then we were cleaning out the desk here, and I come across a Cover and a Cover for Life number sticker that someone didn't claim. So we put all of our pledges and prospects in the chamber pot, stirred it around,
Oh,
pulled the name. Mona got it.
Yep.
So she actually got lucky on that one and
Yep.
got to be pledged in as a Cover for
Yes.
Life and the number of 129, right?
Yep.
There goes petting
So-
you.
Slash.
Oh, I see him up there.
Yes. Look at that.
Look at that.
He's looking down
No.
at Jericho.
Yeah.
is Flash a prospect? Because I know of one four-legged prospect.
Yeah, I think
No, I don't think we've done Slash.
no, we haven't.
We
I think
haven't.
Hercules is actually the only
Only
four-legged.
four-legged.
prospect.
So you know what? Tonight, why don't we make Slash? What would Slash want to
Would he
be?
like
A
to be a
prospect
pledge
or
or
a
a pledge?
pledge?
What do you want, Slash? You tell them. Look over here.
Oh, look at that.
Are you going to be a pledge?
He looks like a pledge.
Blink once for pledge.
He says, Mom, these people are crazy.
Give me a pledge for life.
We'll send him a pledge for life sticker in the
Yeah.
mail. Let me
Yeah.
write his name down.
That way he'll be a
Is-
legacy.
Is he a Frenchie, Rachel?
He's a Frenchie Beagle. So he's a Frengle.
And Tanya Golding says that she would
Yeah,
love to
Dee,
be a
back
pledge.
then, you had to do that. You had to comment on so many videos to be a Cover for Life. But
Yep.
see, we've kind of brought that. You know, if you watch one time now, we consider you family. But yeah,
Okay.
I'm trying
Yeah.
to get better at my
Tanya,
commenting.
if you
on
want
videos.
one, Tanya,
And her husband, Chris.
just
Chris
click
and,
contacting at
yep.
gmail.com and let me know if you want a prospect or pledge, and we'll send
And
it
we'll
to
send you a channel sticker.
Yeah, and a channel sticker along
Just
with
send
it.
us your address.
I'll
Yeah.
show you all his ears.
Yep.
So he does have
Oh,
Frenchie bat ears. Hold your head up so they can see your ears. So they're Frenchie ears.
oh.
But they're so long they won't stand up. So he's got the beagle length.
Oh,
Show me
Oh,
your
look at him.
bat ears. Bat ears.
He's
And
like,
Marcy
"Mom,
sent the
you can
email. So you got the email for Redneck Smoking from the Mrs. Redneck.
okay.
Okay. Good deal.
Awesome. Thanks.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
2 more weeks till dig stock, Scott.
Only 2 more weeks till Dick start. Oh, now Annabelle.
Yeah, I do take him on some places, but big events like that, I don't take him.
Well, it's a good thing I already got a package going out to Marcy Collins. I don't even have to worry about shipping. I just add it in with hers. Woo! That was a good win for me.
We'll check it, Mark.
It just ding. I got that little light bulb. I was like, ding, woo woo.
Hey, Joe Dirt. Welcome.
Hey,
Thanks
Joe
for
Dirt.
joining.
Milwaukee Matt says Jericho, lay
Thanks
off
for
the
joining,
water.
Deej. Have a good night.
See you, Deej. Thanks for coming.
Oh, Scott McClory's going to be at Digstock. Sweet. So I'm looking forward to meeting a lot of new people at Digstock. Like, I like to meet people. I have anxiety about going to places where I don't know people, and I have no problems talking to people. As you can tell, I'm quite jabbery. But I'm definitely looking forward to meeting anybody and everybody that's going to be there. If you want to, and I have lots of questions because I'm a newbie when it comes to metal detecting. I still don't know how to work my pinpointer because it won't stay turned on, Jersey Ray Diggs. Even when I turn it on, I have to check it with my ring, and I can't figure out how to turn it on sometimes. So I might need some help.
That
Yeah,
would be
I'll-
good, Dan.
What kind of
if you
pinpointer
could.
do you have?
I have the Profind 20, Mind Lab Profind 20. But the Mind Lab dealer that I emailed said that there's going to be somebody at Digstock if I'm going. I said, well, yeah, I am.
Yeah,
Who's
there'd be
Sand
Mind
Digger?
Lab there. There'd be Mind Lab, what do they call them? The Techsperts.
Yep, the
There'll be
Techsperts.
Knock the Nomads, and there'll be Garrett.
Okay.
Garrett will be there too.
I
It's
think
definitely,
it's in North Carolina, Petey.
yes, it is in eastern North Carolina. Now, one of the things, I don't know if anybody knows, but I actually was given my ticket to Digstock by the GPAA act of kindness nomination. I had several people nominate me for the things that I do for other people, and I ended up winning a ticket to Digstock, which was super awesome. So that makes it even more special. So I'll get to hang out with the GPAA people, and I had someone had actually got me a 1-year membership to the GPAA and some pay dirt. And I guess that's supposed to be here Monday, so I'm going to be doing a video on that. But I didn't know people could just gift memberships to clubs. Like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is cool. Yeah, I got a 1 ticket too. Ohio Metal Maven won it and gave it to me.
Sweet. Well, you and I will be winners then. Well, if we're both lucky, maybe we should partner up. Split, them big prizes, we could, I'll share. I'm an honest person. I'll share with you. If you win, I win. We'll split it 50-50. You want to make a deal?
Sounds good.
All right.
I'll be hanging out with
hobbies
Dean
and
Diggs,
things.
Hey, hobbies.
and another person.
Oh, she hobbies.
Social media though. She doesn't do YouTube.
Okay.
Good friend of Gypsy's.
All right.
Yeah, because Gypsy's not going to be there this year. This time.
Thanks, Ed. I'll definitely do that, Ed, because it's quite unnerving. Like with Charlie, he was getting mad at my pinpointer.
Hey, Papa.
Swap Rat. When I met him, he was like, he bought his for $10 from somewhere, and it was way better than my $160 one my wife bought me. And it was like, it's so frustrating. I can't get this thing to work.
Yeah, I'm not.
It's
that
just,
familiar with
it's
the
upsetting.
fine pinpointer. Yeah, you.
Well, it's only got one button. You think you just turn the dang thing on, but
Well, like on my Garrett Carrot, or most people that use them, a lot of people use them. You hold it to turn it on. You can't just.
oh, see, I hit it. I don't know if you got to hit it 5 times. There's no instruction manual, and I couldn't find nothing even online about
Did you
it.
try holding it for like a second when you turn it on instead of just pushing the button?
No, but I'll try that next time. I got to go get some new 9-volt batteries.
Normally turn on
So, like-
something goes click, but
Yeah.
when I turn on my Garrett
Yeah, because
Carrot,
even with mine,
like a second, you'll hear it beep.
yeah, you got to hold it for like 1 to 3 seconds, and then it goes
Yeah.
beep beep, and then it turns on, and then it goes beep, and then you can use it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Gene Diggs has 2 backup pinpointers. All right. Yeah, I won't be filming very much because Silver Scorpion is actually going to come, since I know I won't be able to have a nurse present or Charlie. Silver Scorpion is going to be my my aide, so that'll be cool. He's an EMT and first responder, so I won't be out there without protection. I have protection in case I have a seizure. I'll have somebody with me.
Seizures too, so I'm kind of used to that. What do you take for them?
I'll tell you that offline.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm having trouble with my pinpointer. That gun thing, I'll turn it on and I go looking for something and I find out it ain't working. I try to remember to always put it towards my digger to make sure it's working. But here lately, I know last Sunday it seemed like every time I turned it on, it would not come on. And then I'm having to turn it off and turn it back on to get it to.
Yeah, mine does that occasionally, but mine's also like 5 years old.
Yeah, this one I've been using now for what? Because remember the one I
Is
put
mine the one I'm using? Is that our first pinpointer?
No.
Okay.
But
we bought the one.
Yep.
It drowned it out.
Yep.
They sent me the new one.
Yep.
Then we went and bought a new one. So yeah, you have the one they sent us, and I've got the newest one. But then we've got the one up here that we won.
We won. Yeah.
And I'm probably going to end up having to break it out and
Start using it.
retire mine. Or,
Yep.
I know someone told me maybe I need to take it apart and clean it.
Yeah.
That it could just have some.
They're not that easy.
Maybe there might be something
Is
that
it
got
the
in
Garrett Carrot?
between.
in the points, stand it down. Anybody that wants to meet up at Digstock, I just drop my email in there. Shoot me an email and let me know, and I will send you my number. Yeah. So Joe,
Gold Eagle.
No Gold Eagle.
you guys need to see Joe's metal detectors. He's got his dad's metal detectors from when he was a kid, and Joe ain't no young chicken here. these are some amazing quality old detectors. Like they look like they're just in immaculate shape for the age. Like when he showed them to me, I was like,
And he's got two of them working again.
And two of them are now working again.
Yeah, only to find the target in the hole is all I use the pinpointer for.
Yep.
And turn it off.
So then obviously you hold the button again to turn it off.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
Okay.
not typically, I mean, there might be pinpointers, you just touch them, but the Garrett Carrots and some of the others, the Mind Labs too, I think you have to hold them for a second or two.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You push the button, it goes beep, and then you let it go.
Okay.
Okay, Mary. Just advise don't use your pinpointer to find
I
the
don't
metal.
think I could detect without a pinpointer because I'm pretty sure most of you seen at least one of my videos. I can't pinpoint for squat with my machine.
I'm usually off an inch to 2 inches
Thanks,
at the
Frankie.
most, but that daggone. Now I'm going to tell you that little ripper coil on that Viper is so sensitive. I can pick up if a can is laying off to the side, I can be a foot away from it on the surface, and it'll pick that can up. I mean, that thing is that sensitive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, so it always throws my
Hey, Rob.
pinpointing
welcome.
off a couple of inches. When it's under the ground and I dig, I'll usually find that I'm
Hey,
off
Rob.
just a couple of inches with it. Hey, Rob.
Hey,
thanks for
Kimberly.
welcome. Kimberly,
Hey,
welcome.
See you tomorrow morning, Rob. I'll be there. And I'm happy to see you're still well after your truck incident.
Yeah, that sucks. I mean, not that he's well, but the truck incident.
Well, at least he's not, it could have been a lot worse.
It could have been. So thankfully it's not.
Yeah.
White's, Eagle, Spectrum, and a Fisher Aquanut.
Yeah.
Aquanut.
You have your dad's old whites.
Yeah, Coin Master.
Uh-huh. Hey, Jim Duncan,
6,000.
welcome.
It needs worked on.
Now, Charlie, what other hobbies are you into other than gold prospecting? You may have touched on that earlier, but just
Yeah, the magnet fishing. I'm starting to get into the bottle hunting with Elijah from Badger Exploration. He's got a few spots we're going to go check out and look at. He's already found some really cool stuff dating back to the 40s in one of the locations, which we're going to go check out. I also collect coins. I'm an avid hunter of Wheaties through change. And then the metal detecting, but I'm waiting to get a better metal detector because like I've done the tests with mine and the deepest it will detect is like 3 inches. So I'm just waiting.
so now
on getting
out
a
of
better
your
detector.
hobbies that you do, prospecting comes first.
Yeah.
Yep.
When it's nice out.
Gold prospect. Yeah, when it's nice out.
Yep. That's we started off as metal detectorists.
Yep.
And we went and bought magnets. We did one magnet fishing video, and we are truly wanting to do more.
I keep bringing it up.
And we have delved into not prospecting big. We've done some pay dirt. We've got out and dug in our creek, I think, once or twice. But we love that stuff, and we are interested in getting involved in it. But we are metal detectorists first and foremost. And now, right now, and people are going to think, well, Clark's, you're bouncing, but we're experimenting.
Yeah.
It's like a teenager experimenting.
You're learning. You're learning.
And now we're really enjoying the old dump site digging. If we go into a home site and we find where they dumped all their bottles, we are loving digging and finding the marbles and the bottles and just the odd little finds. And we're really getting into that. We like that. And you never know. At the end of the year, we're liable to be into something else before it's over.
It'll have something to do with treasure hunting,
But
though.
yes, our first and foremost thing is metal detecting.
Metal
I mean,
detecting.
that is our passion and our love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to agree.
Yeah.
I was reading chat.
Oh, now what about you, Jericho? What other hobbies do you like besides prospecting?
I like to do graphic arts. I actually do a lot of graphic art design. That was something I had a t-shirt business right before the Rona hit, and then obviously COVID killed it. Because I just started it right when it started, and then it went. So I love graphic arts. I love drawing. I love history. I'm a nerd. I like learning, and that's for me. Part of being a treasure hunter is learning, because you can't do something without knowing how to do it or learn. And for me, I'd say prospecting is number one. Number two would be magnet fishing. I love going out magnet fishing. I don't film a lot while magnet fishing because it's very difficult to film with wet hands and muck.
Yeah.
Elijah's got a chest thing, and he can Badger Exploration. He's got a chest thing and a tripod he sets up. And I'll get there eventually where I get my GoPro, and Hercules is going to have a POV cam pretty soon. So we're going to see Hercules POV all day. But I've done silver hunts, and it's all about the treasure. I love the treasure. Goonies was my favorite movie as a kid growing up. I have a copy of that movie now. And there's treasures, there's historical treasures lost all over the United States. And they're still there. Nobody's found them. Well, it means they're still there. If nobody's found them, I could find them. I could be the one. I could do it. And I tell myself, all I got to do is just do some more research and just do some more research. One of the things that Charlie and I are going to be doing before I move with Badger Exploration, the Prairie du Chien Fort was being raided, and they hid 4 saddlebags of gold in the hills, and then the soldiers were murdered on their way back. One survived for a little bit and then died at the camp. So there's several $1 million in gold from the 1800s in a hill somewhere. Right over here, it's right over there, somewhere, right there in Wisconsin. And we're going to go look for it because I've been researching it. I learned about it when I was 12 from taking a tour at Fort Crawford. And Elijah from Badger Exploration's been learning about it pretty much most of his life. Charlie's been studying on it. Well, the three of us came together. And that's the other thing I like to tell people. You might know something that she doesn't know about the same thing. And if you work together, you can make things happen.
Yeah,
you're right.
Even if we don't find
about
it,
the monetary value of what we're finding either. It's about finding the history and sharing it with everybody to see it.
Oh yeah. See, in Wisconsin, you don't get to keep
about
it.
The monetary value.
We find it. The state keeps it.
Oh,
yeah, I wouldn't like that.
So,
no.
but imagine how cool it's going to be when we find it, and then we'll be on the news, fame, notoriety in the little local area of BFE, Wisconsin, and they're going to be like, "Hey, these cheeseheads found some gold."
Treasure hunting SW. Blah blah. I'll get it out. SWPA.
Yes, and Kimberly Creamer, the
Kimberly
Sunshine
Creamer,
State Detector, is welcome. Rob, we hope things keep going well with you.
Yes. Well, I'm going to ask our co-host a question now because we've probably never asked Rachel this.
Okay.
What other hobbies do you have,
There we
Rachel,
go.
other than metal detecting?
Nothing. I'm like this blob just lays around all day unless I'm not
Oh,
swinging.
you are not a blob. We just watched
No,
your hunting
I
vid.
mean, people that have been in my chat know I'm a gamer. I'm not as hardcore as I was probably up until 10, 12 years ago. I was a real hardcore gamer. Like I gamed all the time. I started playing with clay. I like making I like doing miniature models. And that's about it. And I watch YouTube. Takes up a lot of my time.
It does.
I want to say thank you for having me on, but my other goat deal, my goat duties are happening, so I just got paged.
Yeah.
So thanks for having me on, and appreciate you. I'll see you guys in about 9 days.
Yes, you will.
And then I'll see you in about 10 days.
That's right.
All
Keep
right.
us posted, Jericho. Thanks for coming
Will
on.
do.
All right. I'll email you.
Now when the house phone rings, remember it's me calling.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not a telemarketer. It's not a telemarketer. It's me. I called them. I think it was on Christmas. I called them to wish them a happy Christmas, and they were like, the phone rang, and they were like, "Hello,
Yeah.
who in the heck is this?"
Yeah. When you call here, that's what you
But thanks for having me.
All right, thanks, Jericho.
Hope to see some of you guys in our stream tomorrow. We'll be live at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow morning. We'll be doing some crazy stuff. I know a lot of you guys have got stuff you got to do, but we do it for 4 hours. So if you get a chance just to pop in and say hi and hit the thumbs up, we'd appreciate it. You can see Charlie. He might get a makeup tutorial from his daughter tomorrow. You never know.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah, it might be some fun.
But
Thanks.
See you later, everybody.
Thanks for joining us, Jericho.
Thanks.
See ya.
Awesome.
I also
We knew he had
a little bit. I don't know if you can see that.
obligations. Oh,
Let's
was,
make
That's
make
cool.
it big, Rachel.
Somebody wanted me to do a caricature. So that's an example I sent her. I was commissioned to do it. I do have other things too. I have to get to them. So I draw a little bit, but I'm not nearly as good as I used to be. And I do special effects makeup, which I can show you that.
yeah, we've seen.
Yes.
All right, here's my drawing.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
That's with Sharpie marker and alcohol markers. No pencil.
That's cool.
That is.
Now, how long ago how recent is that drawing, Rachel?
That was a couple years ago, I guess, a year and a
I
half.
want to say you showed us that before because Robert's a Star Wars fan, and
She
that is
probably
cool.
has, but I couldn't
That is cool. I like that
remember.
style, that
It is.
design.
Yeah, it was fun making that. Trying to find my here. I know a lot of people don't know I do special effects
Same
makeup.
here, Scott. Yeah.
Oh,
That's cool.
That looks so real.
Yeah. So I did that on myself in about like 5 minutes. And then
Yes,
I
I
did
only
tell
have
the guys at
3
JP's before, there's my beard.
Willie.
So my
It was
other
so
hobby
thick. What
is-
happened?
My other hobby is I act at a local playhouse. So here's another makeup.
That's cool. Oh, that is cool.
That mouth.
That is.
Yeah, I don't
I
have
want my mouth done like that.
What are you
Yeah,
talking
I
about? It
think
is
that's
like
all the
that.
pictures I have on my phone.
Did you all hear that?
I'm
What'd
gonna
you
get hit.
I said I want my mouth done like that. And Robert said, "Oh, it is
Oh.
like that."
I will show everybody this.
Oh,
Oh,
Whose baby?
that's my new grandbaby.
Oh, look at that.
Everybody's getting their first sneak peek there. Because I haven't even
Oh,
put him on Facebook yet. That's Bryson.
wow.
And then one of my old hobbies was my favorite thing in the world that I lost due to Sandy.
Oh,
Mustang.
Yeah,
nice.
66. I was a second owner, and it had,
66.
when I lost it, 44,000 miles on it.
Wow.
So barely even broke in yet.
Barely. I had everything on there. I had all the paint okay stamps from the assembly line. I had the Metuchen tag. I still had the radiator shroud. I had the heater hose clamp. So people used to come to my car. You can make me little now. People used to come to my car when they were restoring their Mustangs to see all the original parts so they could see what they needed to get to make it look original. I even had the original kidney bag with the original windshield wiper fluid in it, and it was congealed. I had to replace the kidney bag.
Flash in your pan.
Oh, it's a 4.
Oh,
Oh,
come on.
man.
Must be a Chevy man.
Uh,
Oh, my favorite thing to do at the car shows was to go up to the Camaro owners and tell them what a cute pony car that was. Camaros are pony cars. Hate to break it to you, Chevy boys, but Camaros are pony cars. Mustangs and Camaros are pony cars.
I'll be all right, Mary.
He'll be okay, Mary. I'll give him a blanket.
But yeah,
I just like
that
anything that
was-
drives.
it upset me so bad. I had a huge collection of Mustang, Matchbox, 110, 116 cars. And the only thing I didn't get rid of was my Mustang jacket I had bought because it was like a hoodie, but it was so heavy, so it was really warm. But I got rid of everything, put it all on eBay when I lost my Mustang.
I've drove Fords, Dodge, Chevy.
But when I met Robert, he had driven nothing but Ford Mustangs.
Fords, but
Yeah.
I've come to find out in time, as long as it gets me from here to there, I don't care what it is.
He's experimented in the past few years with different vehicles.
Now, I like
As long as
little
he can
Chevy
take
truck.
me and all of my gear from here to there, that's all I need.
Really, truly, as long as it can get me to detecting.
The
Where I
older we
need to
get,
go.
we tend to look at it that
Kinda
way. As long as
not
it gets
pay no
us from
attention.
point A to point B.
I
Yeah.
will say that the if I get another classic car, because I do like that community. If I get another classic car, I would probably get a Roadrunner. Probably a 70 or 71 Roadrunner. And if I could find one in the original Roadrunner purple, that would even be better. But do you know what they used to use for the horn in a Roadrunner?
What?
It was a beep beep. It was a Volkswagen horn.
Really?
Yeah. But when I was little, we had a Roadrunner. My mom loved driving it. It was I think it was 4 on the floor until my sister was about 4 years old and my dad was still working on the clutch or the shifter or something.
Yeah,
So my mom left it running and ran into her neighbor's house real fast with us in the car, as parents did back then. And my sister, 4 years old, or maybe 3 years old, somewhere around there, she gets behind the driver's seat and puts the car in first and drives into 4 cars.
Oh. I bet that went over like a turd in a punch bowl.
Both of my parents, up until they died, always talked about it. Yeah, Becky never lived that down. But I remember that car. It was fast. It was nice. So I'd like to get another one. But it has to be original purple.
Used to have one of the old AMC Gremlins.
Those are nice too. I like those little speedy things.
People remember those, but yeah, she had one of those. Dad had, I remember, man, he had I don't know what, it was a station wagon. And I don't know what kind it was. I don't know if it's Ford or Chevy or what, but man, all I know is that thing was like a block long. I mean, it was like a tank on wheels.
I wouldn't mind one of those station wagons now, actually, because of what Gene just said in the chat. The places to go, I would never want a new car. Only requirement is enough room to car camp and all-wheel or four-wheel drive a plus. I would get the old Eagle Wagoneer.
Yeah.
It was like a four-wheel drive station wagon. You remember those?
Yep.
Yeah.
I would love one of them.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming, Alice. We
Yeah,
appreciate
thanks.
it.
Yeah.
And
Bye,
you
Alice.
never interrupt.
Oh no.
You're
No,
welcome
not
always.
Always welcome
Yes.
here at Cove.
Oh, I
Yes.
thought she was leaving. She's coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, let me
Yeah.
tell you, speaking of
Find your
vehicles,
speakers.
when you come to
Hey,
the
find your
Cove, you don't need nothing fancy to drive up here. We did get our road fixed since Rachel was here, but it's sort of back in
wintertime is
wintertime
always
always is rough on the
but
road. Yeah.
Hopefully we're going
Hey,
to be
finders
getting,
keepers.
getting some gravel on it maybe here before long.
Yeah, we're hoping maybe.
Yeah, I took my fancy Jeep back there, so
Yes, you did.
Robert and Melissa, just let me get into your creek. I'll dig out all the gravels you'll need.
Hey, you know what?
Absolutely.
We'll hold you
We'll
to
take you
that
up
one.
on that
Hey, what'd you get your first driver's license? What'd you get your driver's license in? What kind of car?
Me, it was an Oldsmobile.
Olds what? What type?
It was just their Oldsmobile. It didn't have any real brand. It was just one of those generic Oldsmobile, like 4-door sedans.
All right.
That
I was
was
just asking
great.
because I had an Olds Delta 88 Royale and then an Olds Delta 88. 71 and 72. That's not what I got my license in.
I got mine in my mom's.
See you, Chris. Thanks for joining us.
My mom's
Night, Chris.
85 Cutlass Supreme is what I took my driving test in. I failed the first one and passed the second time.
I know I took my driving test in a vehicle, but mom and dad were living here in the country and on the farm. All they had were trucks.
You had to borrow.
So my neighbor let me use her little station wagon. And of course, that was back in the 80s. So I do not know what kind of station wagon it was. All I know it was a small one. Yep.
I took mine in a Pinto.
Thanks for stopping by,
In
Chris.
a Pinto.
A Pinto.
Yeah.
See you, Chris. Yeah, it's 9:40, guys. We probably won't stay on here a whole heck of a lot longer because we know everyone
been a
has
good
stuff
evening.
they've
We've
got
had
to
a
do.
Good time tonight.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're
See
going
you,
to make sure
Chad.
we're going to try to be
Tell
up.
Nicole
Night,
hello.
Chad.
Try to be up and
Hashtag
See you,
PG5
Tanya.
forever.
go do some detecting tomorrow. Maybe some more bottle digging. And it rained
Yeah.
today. So signals ought to be popping.
And I have found, guys, if you do bottle digging and you go back to that site, always walk around and look and see what you can find
Especially if
surfacing.
it's been raining.
Because if it's been raining, it will beat that dirt down and those marbles will just shine if
Yep.
there's one laying there.
And them tokens,
Yes, they do.
too.
Those tokens too.
Which that's
Hint,
upcoming.
hint,
That's
coming up in
coming
future video
future
in a
so.
few weeks.
But yeah,
Yeah.
man, we're really enjoying the bottle.
Yes,
digging
we
and
are.
the inserts. Oh my goodness! Like I said, we've got a project where we actually finished that project,
We
and the
finished
video will
that
be out in a
project
couple of weeks. People's going to
today.
enjoy that.
Yep.
But my goodness, I ain't bragging or boasting, but we are the insert
Phew.
king and queen.
I
It
love them.
seems like
I love them.
I don't know. Honestly, altogether, I don't know how many we have found, and that's broken and whole. I know how many whole ones we have.
I do too.
But counting the broken ones, oh my goodness, I'd hate to say. I'm going to say upwards of 350 to 400 inserts.
Yeah. I would go.
I mean,
I would go with that 350.
Easy.
Easy. Yeah.
It's insane. Some of these home sites we've been doing, the broken ones, especially finding more broken ones than you do the whole ones. But we love finding those things.
Yep, we do.
In the marbles.
Okay, guys in chat, do you guys have any questions for Charlie
or for Rachel?
Or for Rachel?
For us.
Or for us?
Yeah.
We're opening it up for you guys. I know you've been asking questions all along, but
yeah, feel free
we're kind of at that moment
away,
of the evening. Ask away.
Yep. Otherwise, we're just going to leave. No, we wouldn't do
Just
that.
shut it down. Don't even say nothing. Just like,
See y'all later. Bye.
See you, bye.
Whoa, where'd they go?
Hey, it happens. Not intentionally,
No.
though. That gallon one was a first for me, Melissa. Yeah, me too, Mona. It was cracked and broken, but I would like to find one that was whole.
Well, see, there's a
Night,
one type of insert that we have never found, and it's kind of
UFO shaped.
More UFO shaped. It's bubble, like I got a big bubble.
Yeah, it's
It's flat, but then it bubbles. It's the center of it bubbles down, and it was mainly for more.
But see, back in those old bottle dumps and stuff like that, you got to remember they also used to burn those bottle dumps to try and get the glass to melt. So it could just be that one of those lids had heated up and melted in the center. And then
they actually made these that was for a particular way of canning that the center was bulbed down.
Yeah, it was bulbed down instead of bulbed up.
Instead of being more flat.
But yes, Charlie, we have found inserts that have been melted and they look completely all weird and distorted. But yeah, they've been they've been burnt.
But man, we have definitely found our fair share.
Alice said, do any of you sell your bottles that you find, and where do you sell them? I'll answer first because mine's going to be quick. I don't really bottle dig. It's not my thing. Mainly because I don't really want to keep them. I keep the ones people gift me, and I keep Coca-Cola ones, which is what people gift me. Swampy gave me a Coke one.
We only keep what's really worthy that we want to keep.
When it comes to bottles,
and we've not found
we're still new at that
really old yet. A couple of old ones, but nothing majorly old.
Nothing majorly old.
Nothing really that you could say. But I wouldn't sell anything anyway. Really, if we find it, it ain't for sale. It's just.
Oh, I would.
Yeah, see, like with me, I'll find a few bottles here and there. Usually, I'll just keep the ones that are cool looking, and then take the rest to like a recycling center and get rid of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I find bottles, but it's never intentional. But I would definitely sell the ones that were worth something if I found them.
I have to say no to that myself, Gene Diggs History.
No, we've not seen anything strange or heard. I know some people have been metal detecting and claim they hear, they be in old home sites and claim they hear voice. We've never come
voices, but I did have something weird happen.
I found old Crazy Dollhead was creepy.
Probably about 4 years ago. It was July and it was hot, so hot. It was like 100 degrees in the shade. And been hunting all day. But walking down these trails, exploring this area, trying to find places to dig, kept walking into this, like, the first time we walked into it, it was like walking into an ice box. Just this little patch of air. And it was, did you feel that? Was that like, I want to make sure I'm not imagining it. Instead of having heat flashes, maybe I'm having cold flashes, And, and they were like, no, it's definitely very cold. And then start walking again and walk through another cold spot again, like literally like walking into an ice box from 100 degrees to like 65. And it was like we were being led to this spot where I dug the 2 half reals and the half dime. Because after that, we never, on the way out, same trails, nothing. But every 25 feet or so, be walking through this cold spot. And it was very quick, not like this big area, 4 or 5 foot.
I'm going to be completely honest with you guys out there. When I'm detecting, even in these old home sites, I am so concentrated on what Bigfoot could walk by me and I wouldn't even know it.
Well, you guys know I told you about, well, it's in the video too. We had a bear sighting near me. It doesn't happen very often down by me.
Hey, Mark.
There's bears in North Jersey in the woods, but not really down here. It's very crowded. And there was a bear sighting. And I think the next day I decided to go detecting up on this spot not far from me. And I was like, well, he probably didn't cross the highway. So I think I'm all right. The last spotting of him was about 2 miles from where I was going. And I'm out there detecting. I even made a joke in my video and stuff. I had little bears popping up everywhere. But when I was done detecting, I get home and I'm looking on Facebook, and they had posted on the town page again that the bear was sighted within probably a quarter mile, half mile from where I was at. So he had to pass by me the same time I was there because they spotted him about the time I was there. Where they spotted him at, where he was initially seen was a direct line. So he was somewhere near me.
Yep.
And I had no idea.
Wow. Well, about you, Charlie? You had anything like that happen to you?
Not yet. I mean, I've heard noises and stuff off in the distance, but most of the time I chalk it up to deer or wildlife. No spooky events or anything like that. I've had few knocks and bumps here at home, but that's about it.
Yeah.
And then, like out in the field, I haven't seen much there. I mean, I've heard few wolves off in the distance, few coyotes that once they start screaming together, it sounds really weird and awkward.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah.
Well, we got coyotes here. I heard them the other
We're
night.
familiar with the coyotes here.
Yeah.
But if you get like 10, 12 of them going off just a little bit in between each other, it starts sounding like a Sasquatch howl out there that's lasting like 10 minutes long. But it's just a bunch of coyotes howling together.
Yeah. It sounds,
They are,
Now, I have heard, I don't know how true it is because I've never had any experience with bears, but I have heard if they are around, you can smell them. I've heard that
Oh,
they
yeah.
smell like horses. Is that
Yep.
correct?
Yeah, they're really pungent.
Yeah, I know they poop in the woods. Robert just told me something I may not have known. They do poop in the woods. But I have heard that they smell like horses.
Yeah, I've not heard that.
Yeah, they're super pungent. Like you can smell them like quarter mile away already.
Wow. Hey, Jody Mosby.
Well, since you say I have, then I guess I have.
You have, because you
I
were
don't
sitting next to
remember.
me. Yeah, you don't remember, but yeah.
But I'll tell you right now, you could be out in the woods by yourself and not even know it, and that bear will sneak up behind you quicker than you even know, and you'd be surprised with how quiet they can be. Them big soft paws of theirs really dampens the sound, and they will sneak up on you before you even know it.
Well, see, that's the thing. Where we're been metal detecting, there are bears in that area.
Oh, yes.
And like I said, I'm dead serious when I say I am so looking at the ground swinging that me and Melissa have talked about this, that I'm afraid one of these days I'm liable to look up and there's going to be one.
Yeah, but see, the other thing to do is make sure you make plenty of noise. Every once in a while, clack some sticks together, let them know that you're out there. That way they'll steer clear of you, because the more noise you make, the more bigger you make yourself sound. They're going to want to get away from that.
Yeah. That's a good idea to make some noise if your mind will go there and think.
Yeah.
Because like you said, one could probably sneak up on you and you not know it, because they do have well padded paws, don't they?
Well, they're basically like a big dog, honestly.
Okay, Mark the Bird Hunter.
He's
So
doing
what is
bad,
around
though.
sits in the forest alone?
Winnie's poo.
Winnie's poo.
Big thing too is if you're going out into an area where you know you're going to have wildlife or big stuff like that that's predatory animals, make sure that you at least have a pocket knife on your hip. That way, if you do become stuck in a situation where you have to defend yourself, you have a way of doing
I have my digger with me.
Well, that and alone, because like I have one right here. That is a pocket knife on its own.
Yeah.
Oh,
yes.
Yes, it is, isn't it? Yeah.
But at the same point, always make sure that you at least have some way to protect yourself, or even be able to cut things apart, or that way if you get stuck out there, you have some way of making tools or anything like that that'll help you survive.
Yeah,
make sure that you
you're
take
right.
the gear with you. Anytime you go out, make sure that you have people that know where you're going to be at, and how long you're supposed to be there. That way, if you end up in a situation where like you're out prospecting and a rock pins your leg down, they know where to start looking for you. That way, if you happen to take a wrong turn and get lost somewhere, at least they know where to start looking for you. And make sure that you always try to update as much as you can, or even update your location as much as you can, to let people know that, yeah, I'm still out there, I'm still alive, and that they know where you're at. Because if you happen to get separated or lost, at least they know where to start looking for you.
And you know, Charlie, Robert and I think about that because it's just us two. And when we go out, no one knows
Usually,
where we've
other
gone.
than the people the night before.
Yeah, on a live stream that we're going detecting, but they have no clue where we're at.
No one knows where we're going, what we're doing. I mean, we have.
If something happened to us, we would be.
The only thing about it is we know the area where we go to, because we've been in that area, ATV riding for 25 plus years. It's just the fact that if something did happen, but usually when we're out metal detecting in those areas, there's ATV riders constantly in the area. I mean, it's a highly trail of, a lot of people ride out there. So.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you're going for one of those longer treks where you're actually going out into the wild where there isn't anybody around, there isn't much cell service or anything like that. That's why those points where you can check in or do have the service to check in, it's important to do so.
Yes, it is.
Make sure that people have a detailed itinerary of the area that you're going to, when you're supposed to be at this location, and to let you know that, yeah, you'll be checking in once I get to this point on the map or track or wherever you're going. That way, if you do not check in by that point, they know to send help to help you out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't do any of that here because we're so populated.
He thinks he does,
I
Mama.
mean, we can make things look super easy on YouTube by the way that we edit our videos and stuff like that. But no, there are precautions and things that you have to be prepared for when going out on these treks.
Yeah, you are right. Charlie's given some great advice there. I mean, really.
Hey, I
I
tell
mean, I
you,
always take my first aid kit, but I mean, like, my county where I primarily hunt is very, very, very crowded. We are about 12 miles from Brooklyn, 14 miles from Manhattan across the bay. So about an hour commute for these New Yorkers. So they all move here. That's why that bear was here, because they're moving up in the mountains too. And then they get all afraid because they saw a fox. And so our parks, like the one park I go to is only about 330 acres, and they're all throughout there. Ever since the COVID-19, when I used to go there, I would see one person maybe all day because I go way deep on the trails that they're probably 2 miles in there, well, it's 300 acres, but 2 miles because you walk like this, but
Yeah.
I would see maybe one, maybe two people all day. Now I see them every 5 minutes. So if anything happens to me, they see me too. So, because I'm not far off the trail. But yeah, if I were to go somewhere I didn't know or less populated as this, like what more western in my county where there's more farmland, I would definitely let people know where I'm at.
It's
And I
just
would-
one of those habits that I would recommend people that are going out and exploring and just trekking in general to make sure that they get into the habit of doing those things just as a precautionary step.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
When you're planning your trip and everything like that, have that all planned out with what you're doing with your trip, so it's all done at the same time. It's not forgotten, because you hear so many stories of people that go out on treks and they never come back. No one knows where they went. They still can't find them.
I was
like
going
that
to say,
63-year-old lady on the Appalachian Trail where they found her body 2 years later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She wasn't even that far off the trail, but
remember the guy back in the 90s who went out hiking and he got his arm trapped and he had to cut it off with a pocket knife?
Yeah,
Aaron,
Yeah, they even
Yeah.
made a movie about that called 128 hours.
127 hours. Watch that one. That'll
Hey,
definitely,
Tony,
that'll
welcome.
definitely teach you the what not and what to's to
Oh
do.
gosh, that would.
I mean,
Oh,
I
when you
remember.
see things like that, and hear those stories, it makes you think, oh my gosh, anything can happen at any
Yeah,
time.
but where he was at, I would definitely have somebody know where I'm going, what time I should be done, blah, blah, blah.
He didn't.
Hey, Numas
but-
Maniac, welcome.
Like my local parks, even though they're big, and the people that traipse through there have never been in a park before, think they're lost. I'm like, number one, this is New Jersey. It's third smallest state. Just keep going in one direction. You'll find a town within minutes. And two, it's a 300-acre park. You're not going to be stuck here like the Canadian wilderness for 15 years.
Yeah, Milwaukee Matt, we understand you're falling asleep here, guys. It's getting close to 10 o'clock. We're going to be calling it quits here real soon.
Yeah, my nose is starting to get filled up again.
But thanks for having me on. It's been a fun time.
Yes, Charlie.
You
Yes,
rock,
absolutely.
Charlie.
We are so glad to have you. And I guess we will hopefully be seeing you in April.
Yeah.
Hey, Tom
Hey,
Kingery.
Yep. Yeah, we should be right here.
Yeah. Tom, unfortunately, we're getting ready to call it a night here in just a couple of minutes, buddy. But we appreciate you stopping in.
Always
Hey,
go
Tom.
back and watch the replay if you feel.
Yep.
Yep.
I know, Mona. It's only 6:58 there. I know.
It's 10 o'clock here.
Yeah.
We're going to get up.
We're
in
going to
the
get up and go
morning and
detecting
go do some
tomorrow.
Detecting and
Yeah, I'm going to go to
Shut
bed
up.
because
throw a
this
video together for.
this cold is wiping me out.
It's been a good evening.
It's
though.
been a
We've had
good evening.
time,
Yes,
and
it has.
I had a good time with Jericho and Charlie.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's 9:59, so we're going to get ready
I'll-
and say,
I'll puff Charlie's chest a little bit. You said you only been doing it for a few years, right?
Right.
And look at all the knowledge you have gained and that you're able to give to people. Some people don't learn that much even in 10 years.
That's only the tip of the iceberg of the stuff that I've explored into and dabbled with, because there's all sorts of other things with Wisconsin too. You gotta follow like the glacial paths and the ice flows and everything like that. They came down through Canada. They carried all the gold from there to here, and following that as well, and then studying the waterways, how the flows in the rivers changed as the ice flows retreated, and then following all those steps, and then also exploring meteor impacts and other sites that are holding gold, and it's just a lot of information.
Yeah, and you've really learned a lot. Even the sharing a little bit you've shared with us is an amazing amount of knowledge you've gotten for a short period of time.
Yep.
I'm just going to be anxious to have someone come here that can walk up the creek with us and say, "Okay, guys,
yeah, that way they can look at what we're
just
looking
not,
at.
We're just dumb to that stuff. But
Yep.
someone to be able to actually sit and tell us, start digging here or here, and
yeah.
Well, I'll walk through with you guys a pan and shovel and classifier, and we'll test a few locations and stuff, and I'll walk through the creek with you and show you guys what you want to look for, where you guys are going, and
I got the classifier right here for you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we've got a little one, but I mean, it's just
mine's nice. It's big.
Well, we'll be looking for that in the mail, Rachel.
You have our address. Actually, you know where we live, so
I do know where you live.
Yep, just drive it on down. But no, Charlie, we're going to throw you in the back room if you want to hang out for a minute.
We won't keep you long.
Yeah. And everyone, if you're not familiar with AU Guys Prospecting, please go over and check Charlie out and give him.
I would really appreciate it.
Leave him a comment.
Yeah, he's a good dude. Go check out his channel.
Yep.
I'm going to go for a quick spinning break. I'll be right back.
Okay, dope.
Rachel, we're going to throw you in the back room. If you want to hang out for a minute, feel free.
Fine.
And
I'm putting Charlie's link in the chat.
Good deal.
Okay. Hey, Grandma Kelly, thanks for
pop
stopping by.
over
We're
there if
getting
you
ready
haven't
to
already. And
go to
while
shut the command
Clark's
center
talking
down.
over me, still talking over me, Robert is.
Yeah, he's good about that. He's real good about
Make sure
that.
you guys check out.
You know what? Here, let me just move out of the way and let you girls take over the command center tonight.
The girls have taken over the command center.
Good, Grandma Kelly. No, anyway, yeah, that's Charlie's link in the chat. Give him a check out. You like what you
Thanks,
see?
Cynthia. We love
Hit
you
the
too.
subscribe button, you know, the deal. Anyway, go ahead, put me in the back. Good night, everybody.
I am. Oh, Rachel's awesome.
She is awesome.
If y'all haven't checked out Rachel's channel, please go over and check out
Absolutely.
Jersey Ray Diggs. She does awesome live stream on Wednesday nights, and they do the I Dig Fridays. Always be sure to check that out. And I know we still have 20 in the chat, and we want to thank each and every last one of you for being here with us tonight.
Yep.
I know we've been gone for last weekend. We took the weekend off. It was me and Melissa's anniversary. But we're going to be back now for a little while, each Saturday night with our live stream.
Until we need another weekend off.
Until we need another weekend off, yeah. And, of course, our Digging Sundays tomorrow night, starting off with Metal Mike and Persis, and then right into Team Lynch and Clark's Cove Detecting, Hot Dog Digs, and Texas Plug Riches.
Yep.
Hope to see you all there.
Absolutely.
And if you can't make it, always go back and watch the rerun.
Yep. Absolutely. And, of course, Jersey Ray Diggs, Wednesday night shenanigans, and she premieres on I Dig Fridays.
Yeah, I think I mentioned that, didn't I?
You may have, but I mentioned it again.
Well, that's good.
Yes, it is.
I got to let her feel like she's doing something, guys.
Isn't he just wonderful?
Got to make her feel she's a part of Clark's Cove.
He knows how to make someone feel welcome, don't he?
But
good night, everybody.
Thanks, everyone, for stopping by tonight. And we'll see you all next Saturday night at 8 o'clock. Have a good weekend. May all your finds be gold and silver, definitely. Gold.
Or something good.
Something
it doesn't
good,
always have to be gold
artifact
and silver. Just something great.
Yep, just a good find.
Absolutely.
All finds are good.
Hey, they are. Because it's something you ain't had before.
So you all have a good night. Go over and check out other channels. It's live tonight. There's plenty of them going on.
You got that right. Treasure Hunting Southwest PA.
And I don't know. I know Goats Live. Whoever else.
We know Goat is
I know
Adventures
they
with
are.
Goat.
I'm sure there's plenty others out there
Yep.
live. Go over and check them out, please, and give your support to those channels. You know
Yep.
they're going to appreciate y'all coming
Absolutely.
over.
See
And
you, Danny.
I guess we'll leave them with
If you lose it,
we find it, and we'll see you guys on that next good.
Cover fine.
Thanks for joining, everyone.
Good
We'll see
night,
you next
everybody.
weekend.